Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Tom Plays XCOM Enemy Unknown for Absolute Beginners. We are back on an alien crash site. So I think I've got one sniper active. Let's see if we can get this one behind cover and a bit higher up. A little risky, as it might have been an alien sitting around waiting, but nonetheless. Let's see. Yes, we've got a barrier here, so we're pretty much in the corner, I think. I feel like maybe we should have the snipers cover one approach and all head in one direction. Whether that's a good idea or not, I'm a little unsure. Just trying to make out what we're dealing with. Might be worth it.
Moving to firing position.
Back, because there's clearly someone in that direction. Not to feel like we should be covering both areas, really. We need to start going over here. A nice idea, covering off the left and heading in that direction, but it clearly isn't working. hit the border at some point. Or maybe not just yet. Okay. To agree. Let's move one of the snipers.
Going in for the kill.
Should have had him on Overwatch from the start, really.
What the hell was that?
I don't know, but I'm not happy about it. Let's just see. So we've unearthed a lot of this, but there's someone hiding up here, and we don't really have enough of a presence in this direction. Okay, looks like we've got some spacecraft bits. So that's it. Okay, so I could really do with getting a sniper somewhere they can see that craft. If at all possible. Okay, well let's put the one who's closer on Overwatch. And then we'll move you.
Target acquired.
So if we could get close enough, that one would be a good candidate for capture. But, highly debatable whether we have any chance of actually achieving that. Is there anywhere we can go for cover that isn't here? I don't think there is. Right, I'm going to try to increase our survival chances. Okay. So let's to get you to a position where you can overlook the spaceship, even though it's a little dangerous doing that. Right, let's go with the 51. Okay, that's good. So now we've taken one down. I think the time has come to take a risk and see if we can capture a Muton. It's already damaged. Should have a better chance than usual, at least.
Light them up. Looks like you're coming home with us.
That is really good. Okay, Baroness on Overwatch. We've already captured a Muton. I'm not at all convinced we're going to be able to improve on that. Kind of feeling like perhaps we should get more crew around the UFO. Presumably there's more people out here. It's not very likely to just be the two Mutons. But if we can get this sniper up here, he should be able to cover us quite well.
Quiet. Do you hear something?
That's presumably just the outside. Right, so let's get both of our snipers on Overwatch. I think we've hit the border now. Yeah. So we can start moving towards the ship with Hicks as well.
Look sharp. Enemies rolling up.
All right.
No longer a threat.
I did not expect that.
What was that?
Not entirely sure why we still have dramatic music playing. Just move a little closer in case there's more in there. We still have one sniper watching over it.
Quiet. Do you hear something? Look who's here. Adjusting aim. Taken care of. Nailed him.
Mission accomplished.
Okay. That wasn't bad. Probably took way longer than it needed to, but we got a Muton. That's important. That's very good news. If we can capture one of every species, that would be great. But,
Our troops really came through on this one. I'm glad everyone made it back safely.
and we have another support person.
Another live capture? Please give my thanks to the main commander. I know it can't be an easy task trying to bring them in alive. You can trust that the research team will make it worth the trouble.
I seem to have got an intact light plasma rifle and alien grenade as well, which is good. Damaged UFO flight computer and power source. The good thing about those being that we can sell them, because they are of no research value. Which is good, because I'm deeply concerned about the amount of panic. Okay, right.
Commander, at this point a Foundry would certainly help us further hone the effectiveness of these new weapons and equipment. I'd recommend we get started on construction sooner rather than later.
You do have a point. I'm just fretting a little about satellites, I have to say. Right, so we actually need more uplink facilities. But we can also afford a 6th carapace army. In fact, we can afford a few. Let's get a few in. And then I want another satellite uplink, which I now can't afford. Yeah, it's just lack of. That's fine. Okay, so given the workshop and alien containment here, maybe we should do a foundry there and start excavating in the steam in case we want to do a thermo generator, except we can't afford to. So let's leave that for now.
Commander, our satellite is prepped and standing by for launch. We are ready to deploy it on your orders.
Good to know.
So, how'd it go, Doctor?
Better than expected. Before the creature expired, I was able to extract some new information from it.
You're saying that thing spoke to you?
Not precisely, but when you have access to a creature's brain, certain patterns can be discerned, recent images and thoughts.
And what exactly was our late friend thinking about?
This particular image appeared in the creature's thought patterns several times throughout the procedure.
We've already met that thing, Doctor. This is hardly the kind of breakthrough we were...
And there was a neural link in the creature's mind between this image and this one.
That's the thing that pulled a disappearing act when we shot down our first UFO. And let me guess, you want to poke around in its head too.
It is the next piece of the puzzle. And this time, instead of shooting it, I suggest we try to capture it alive.
So the first image that we've already met, you only actually meet if you play the tutorial. It's a sectoid commander with more advanced psionic abilities, but yes, the next plan, the next piece of the story is to capture one of the outsiders, which is fine. So, okay, we've interrogated the Thin Man. We've got a technology towards a credit towards researching UFO technology. So we want to interrogate the other subjects. Might actually go with the Muton next.
Requesting your attention. Secure transmission coming in now. Dr. Valen's interrogation technique certainly is efficient. You'd never know it by looking at her, but that woman is an alien's worst nightmare.
Okay, so we've got these again. These tend to be very good missions. They reduce panic and they don't increase it anywhere. So, got an abductee who needs an extraction. So we are going to want some pretty solid people for this one, and we're going to get some money, which is great.
We are confident that you will handle this matter with discretion.
So we definitely want our 2 experienced snipers. Let's give the Baroness some carapace armor. support, so it's going to need a med kit and a laser rifle. So where does that leave us? Do we have the same people? We've got 2 support, 2 assault, 2 sniper. I can live with that. I'm not sure I want to take a rookie on this one. So it's the first one of these we've had.
Dropship has arrived.
The area of engagement for this mission will be in India. You're looking for an Anna Singh, the only person known to have escaped from alien captivity. Our mission is to locate her somewhere on that block and get her out of there.
Okay. Right, so the last council mission we had was bomb disposal. That was very different. I was happy to use rookies for that one. This is one where snipers are very valuable. So in fact I'm gonna set 1 sniper watching now, but basically we need to find Anna Singh and we need to bring her back to the Sky Ranger. So we're going to leave our snipers at points along the way in order to hopefully provide a safe route back.
Hostile spotted.
We should just be facing thin men again.
I'll get him next time.
Hopefully makes this a relatively low danger mission.
Got him.
Well, I'm not at all happy about our snipers
Going in for the
standing
kill.
out in the open, so I think I might actually head over here. We haven't managed to actually flank them, but we are close at least. And it's worked, so that's fine. Those are eliminated. Okay, so let's swap over a little. I'd like to have 1 assault and 1 support on either side if possible. And our sniper, I was thinking we could put maybe here. So he isn't in an elevated position, unfortunately. I don't know if you can see, but there seems to be a ladder heading to the roof of the bus, so ideally I'd like to put another sniper on the roof of that bus. So is this one? Cyclops, right? You're on Overwatch now. He's going to stay on Overwatch now, so he's watching this area all around this side of the bus. Slight advantage here in that our assault team currently have laser rifles, so they're not short range only. I think I would possibly... a bit close to walking into the poisonous cloud there. He seems to be alright, so we'll leave him there on Overwatch. That disperses a bit. Sure, I want her to go up on the bus until we've cleared the area of it.
Open fire!
there's ever a mission we should be able to do without casualties, it really ought to be this one. There seems to be a cloud of smoke here. Although that one's dispersed as well now, to be fair. So, that's just how quickly it went.
Enemy in sight.
Here's another one.
Got him.
X-ray neutralized.
So the Overwatch has actually been pretty effective this time. Okay, brilliant. I think this area may be relatively clear now, so if I just move up, I think I have to use a mouse wheel for that. Reload so she has a full
Reloaded.
set. Actually, I better reload
Good to go.
him as well. Possible that is all the thin men. No, I'm wrong. Let's stand at the edge. Okay, so she's in a very vulnerable position at the moment. I would rather not find any aliens right now, but if we must, we must. Huge amount of... Oh, there's a piece of cover there. Brilliant. Look, now both snipers are in position, so they're just going to be on Overwatch for the rest of the game, unless you have the opportunity to take a shot, of course.
Help me! Over here!
Okay, we have located a sink. Great, so again, the idea primarily is to give her a safe route back.
Target acquired.
Nope, looks like we've still got some thin men left. Yeah, please try not to actually shoot her. I don't think she's actually in any danger until we take control of her. So it's worth clearing the aliens out first. Before that happens.
Over here! I'm here!
Working on it. So both snipers are now on Overwatch. We could really do with flanking them. Oh, maybe we can. Okay, so if we go
Going in
to
for the
gun,
kill.
Particularly keen to blow the car up either.
Bye.
Okay, right, so
Moving to firing position.
put you there. And you're already in a decent position where you are. And everyone else will just be on escort duty.
Where are you? Help!
Kind of right in front of you. Okay, so snipers on Overwatch. Hicks, right, let's see, how about I put you there? And
You have to help me! There's just so many of them. They're everywhere. We have to get out of here!
not a problem.
Commander, we should get the VIP back to the Sky Ranger as soon as possible.
I don't know who you are, but I'd probably be dead right now if you hadn't shown up.
Okay, so the civilian only has one possible move, which is to hunker down, which is to some extent useful, but at the moment I think we're better off dashing.
Enemy forces headed your way, Strike One. Get ready.
Well, this should trigger reaction fire.
Target eliminated.
With so many of us on Overwatch, especially for two snipers, should be quite difficult for them to actually survive.
Those things. They had so many bodies in there. I just don't understand it. Going in for the kill.
So there's basically no point really keeping people back once the civilian is moving towards the Sky Ranger. I mean, we may be asked to mop up remaining enemies. Honestly, the sniper on the bus probably has it covered.
Thank God you found me. I would have ended up just like all the others.
Stay alert, Strike One. We've got hostile forces about to hit your position.
This, of course, is the other thing, that they tend to go for Overwatch when they land. Rather than just opening fire on the civilian, which would actually be far more dangerous if you were to do that. I'm not entirely sure why none of our forces fired on that one, but not to worry. Sniper had 100% to hit chance anyway. So civilians leaving us behind because I'm not hunkering down, I'm just dashing. something to be said for either approach, really. I think that's actually going to do it.
Thank you. Oh my god. Thank you so much.
Executed to the numbers, Strike One. Get back here on the double.
Perfect.
I'm certainly impressed with the results so far, especially considering the conditions down there.
We will be in touch, Commander.
So I'm just wondering about the panic reduction. Was that across Europe? Or was it just Germany? Not sure. We don't seem to have any issues on this side of the board anymore. We do, however, have serious issues on that side, so we know what to do if there's an alien abduction. Unfortunately, this represents 3 different areas. Nonetheless, oh, we should have some more
In
money
times
now
of
as
war,
well.
there's always a leader, a general, someone giving the orders. These aliens can be no different. The real question is, what sort of power or authority does it take to control such a vast range of alien species? What incentive do they have to follow through with this plan?
Okay, we don't have enough engineers for a satellite uplink yet. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. I still wonder if we need to think about more satellites. Even if we don't have the uplinks to support them. I wonder if that's actually useful. I mean, it is in some ways, but it doesn't say they heal better or anything, and having people out for a while tends to mean that we use new people. So I'm a little reluctant to spend the money on that right now. Still 15 soldiers, maybe we should just add a couple more.
Our satellite is prepped and standing by for launch. We are ready to deploy it on your orders.
So I think that gives us 2. Okay, so the Muton gives us plasma weaponry research credits, so that's good. The final option is the floater. We've actually gone up to 2 days on this one. I'm just thinking if our excavation there is complete. No, it isn't. 2 days. Fair enough.
Excavation complete.
Okay, and that's given us an armor technology research credit, which is good. Cool. So, our options. Alien nav computer is actually fast now. Power source is 4 days. Also pretty fast. Many of these are fast. I feel like the nav computer is going to be very useful. So this will presumably be down to the research credits. Okay, so let's go along with what Dr. Shen wanted, and we will build a foundry. Ah, that's good. So this allows us to build a more effective satellite uplink, which is useful. So as soon as we've got enough engineers to do that, that should help us with our much needed satellites. Right, let's go for the power source. We might actually make it to the council meeting without any further issues. And we actually have, okay, a Lyrium generator, so this is probably the best generator we could have. So that will also be worth building. And there's an option to research Illyrium itself. That's 7 days though. I wonder if we should do some autopsies. I don't know, Illyrium does sound worth researching.
Incoming transmission.
Excellent work, Commander. This council is pleased to see our continued support of this project has been worthwhile. We hope that your current successes only mark the beginning of an enduring effort to eliminate the extraterrestrial threat.
So they've given us a grade B this time because we allowed a UFO to escape. It was too large, so we wouldn't have been able to stop it anyway. We've got a new engineer and some money, which is good.
Remember, we will be watching.
Of course. So can I now build a satellite nexus? I cannot. Don't have enough engineers, don't have enough alloys. Fine. I could build another thermite generator. Could I build an Illyrium generator? No, need power sources to do it. Okay, so really we do need well, we do have 3 satellites, that's something. So even if we get panic in an entire area, we should be able to cope.
Foundry online.
Okay, so we've built the Foundry.
First time in the Foundry? It's not the prettiest, but some of our more interesting projects will certainly benefit from the adjustments made down here.
Okay, so we've got a few options here. We have the super heavy infantry vehicle, which are fun. I question how useful they honestly are because it's so important to develop your troops, and if you use one of these, they don't develop and they take the place of a soldier. They are nice to use though, and they can be handy in certain circumstances because of course they give you something that you can afford to get rid of. Okay, improved medkit on the other hand, so this is based on the Thin Man Corps. So we can improve our medkits, which is good. We can improve pistols. I don't think we've actually used pistols yet, so even though it's worth having, I'm not sure it's important enough. And we can improve the scope. Let's improve the scope first, because we use snipers a lot and they each have scopes. And it looks like we can do the improved medkit as well.
I'll send word to the Foundry crews now. You can follow their progress remotely from the project queue in engineering.
So I might leave it there because once we have alloys, we may need money for additional weapons. Okay, what do we have? Right, we do need engineers, but they want UFO power sources and we don't have any, unfortunately. So it's just going to be a question of whether we get some in the meantime. I don't fancy our chance of getting 3 in 20 days. Illyrium. So it just reminds us that we can't make this, but we can now improve the arc thrower. Interesting. So this did used to be element 115. Oh, it that's a code name now, but they're referencing the fact that it used to be 115. I should really look at what element 115 is, but I'm sure it has a proper name now. Okay, so we could do a light plasma rifle. Debatable how useful that is. I wonder if we'd be better off doing these autopsies. It will certainly be faster.
We've made a number of interesting discoveries based on the autopsy results of the alien specimen you brought back. The research team is now referring to this particular variation as a sectoid, based on the unusual structure of its internal organs, which we believe to be the product of genetic manipulation. As we've seen in the field, this species also seems to harbor some sort of telepathic ability.
So yeah, some of our research projects await us obtaining more materials. Okay, so this uplink targeting option, I think you need sectoid corpses to make, but it can help with shooting down UFOs. So let's go for the floater, which I think gives us a defensive version.
Although I'm sure you can make the connection yourself, we've designated this particular specimen as a floater. The research team is continuing in its efforts to determine how the aliens prevented the organic tissue from rejecting the mechanical components, as they seem to work in perfect harmony with one another.
Okay, so this is a defense matrix dodge. This can be invaluable, actually. The problem we have here is that I think you need normal floater corpses, and at some point the floaters will be replaced by a heavier version, which will be considered completely different. So there's a limit to how many of these we can make, which is why you should never ever sell floater corpses. But yeah, that can stop us from being shot down, so well worth having.
Based on what we've seen in the field so far, including several grotesque examples of trauma resulting from the emergence of its young, we've taken to calling this specimen a chrysalid.
Okay, so this gives us an option of chitin plating, which I don't tend to use, because I think it takes up the same slot as a grenade, an arc thrower, a med kit. So even though it would be very useful, in some ways, other things seem to be more useful. Right, so we cannot research anything else because we just do not have. It's mostly alloys we're missing. Use too many making armor. Can't be helped, but we can still research the light plasma rifle, so let's do that. And hopefully we will get more alloys.
Commander, we have multiple reports of new abductions in progress. The locations are marked on the hologlobe.
Okay, so we have very difficult Sapporo, Japan, gives us scientists. If we don't go there, there will probably be panic across Asia. Paris in France, also very difficult, gives us money, which is always useful, but Europe is looking okay at the moment. Sao Paulo, we are definitely going to have issues if we don't sort them out. I have a feeling the danger areas were North America, South America and Africa, so we should do this, and we did need engineers, so it's interesting to see that they're all very difficult now as well. Let's go. So I think I'm concerned about lack of weaponry. On the other hand, it's excellent. On the other hand, if we have a heavy, they don't need weaponry. let's lose the more experienced support. Let's see if we have any heavies. We do. So we built extra armour so we can have carapace armour, which is the important thing. I don't really want to give him an alien grenade because I don't think we've researched them and we only have the one. But he should be powerful enough by himself. Promotions. Right, lightning reflexes forces the first reaction shot against this unit each turn to miss. Very worthwhile. Good though this is, it's basically defense versus attack again, like the ones above, and I tend to go for lightning reflexes. Tend to favour defense. Baroness. Okay, plus 10 aim against targets with less than 50% health versus eliminates the aim penalty on reaction shots and allows reaction shots to cause critical hits. Given that I use Overwatch constantly, that is definitely worth having. I don't think I even realised there was a penalty. Okay, lightning reflexes again, that's good. Oh, Sergeant King has a nickname there. Call sign, sorry, Boom. Right, so we've got 2 snipers, 1 support, 2 assault, 1 heavy. That, I think, will work. We do need to start reintroducing rookies as well at some point.
Dropship has arrived.
Brazilian authorities have requested our help, so that's where we're going next.
Yeah, the usual. It's just that I don't think we have any more laser rifles for people, so rather than shift them about, I'm just going to stick...
This is Big Sky. Strike team is touching down now. Standing by for your orders.
Roger, Big Sky. Reading you 5x5. Strike 1 has the green light for deployment.
Just going to stick with what we have. So here we are, but I think I will leave it there on a standard alien abduction. See how it goes. But yeah, that seemed to go pretty well actually. No disaster missions like last time. And we managed to capture a Muton, which is brilliant. Gave us a lot of benefits towards researching plasma. So as soon as we're able to start doing that again, we can maybe upgrade the sniper rifles and possibly the heavies. Either those or the assault weapons. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.